Marcellus Sports Shooting Stars, we're bringing the game to you. And last Friday, we brought Central Panthers versus Harrisburg Cougars. I got the Cougars coach on, Cal Everett. Coach, thanks for jumping back on with me here today.
No problem at all. Thank you for having me.
Coach, dominant win against the Panthers, pretty much from whistle to whistle. Congratulations on that. Looking back at that game quick, anything you want to clean up moving forward into the big matchup, the rematch this Friday?
Yeah, obviously looking back at that game, we want to, clean up the penalties. Right now we're just getting way too many penalties. So that's the biggest thing we want to focus on right now.
Was the only thing from the Sports Shooting Stars booth I could even point to. There was, I think, 4 touchdowns called back. On the field, you kind of play with that chip on your shoulder. Coach, do you guys go into every game with that chip on your shoulder, ready for battle like that?
Yeah, I mean, our guys are just confident right now. I'm not necessarily sure if I would say a chip on our shoulder, but they're confident, and we know we know what's at the end of the road, and we're laser focused on that.
I was getting updates from some of the Harrisburg Cougar fans for that Pittsburgh Central Catholic as they defeated State College 42-21. Coach, looking back at your career, one day when you retire, is this the game you want this Friday? That rematch? You guys lost that close one last year.
Yeah, I mean, I won all the games at the end of the day, but this is a big one for us. This is definitely a big one for us. We've met Pittsburgh Central Catholic 2 other times, the same exact place, in the semifinals at Altoona, and we fell short both times. So this is definitely this is going to be a good game.
Last year, 38-33, it was a nail biter, Coach. But yeah, looking forward to that. As you mentioned, you're playing again at the Mansion Park in Altoona. It's this Friday. Your fan base was vocal. They were out there. They were hungry for that win. How important is it to get them to travel out there to Altoona to support the Cougars?
Oh man, the support from our fans, that's definitely needed. The 12th man, we definitely need that support. We want it, and we know we're going to get it.
Shout out, Coach, to your running back. Made a big announcement this week. Can you talk a little bit about that for a second?
Yeah, Messiah was committed to Penn State, and obviously we all know what happened, at Penn State and everything, and he took one of his visits to Virginia Tech and made it official. Can't go wrong with that. Coach Franklin's a winner, and Messiah, I support his decision 1,000%.
Yeah, for sure. And I can tell you, man, the older I get, the more I go back to relationships are so important, especially on that coach player level. So hats off to him. Best of luck. And Coach, I got to tell you, your players, your student athletes are some of the most humble kids I've ever talked to. So hats off. You guys are doing something right, Coach. Good luck this Friday. Hope to do another one of these next week. Get that victory, Coach.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you having me.
All right, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game. Contact us, sportsshootingstars@gmail.com.